talk briefly about Joe's partners.
Yeah.
He's got one who's the silent partner.
Yeah.
And Joe's getting more of that capital each year and equity in his pocket.
Yeah.
So that guy's been great.
Yeah.
What a great guy. He's been the money behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Lets Joe do his thing.
Yeah.
Then he's got two other guys, and they're a very small piece of the company, but one provides some of that pain because he's not quite at the level of the other four guys. Well,
Yeah.
I guess three. We got the silent partner. So we got Joe and two other guys, and they're sort of having to push against, Dan, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dan is not quite as organized, probably a little bit comfortable.
Yeah. And he didn't say that. He said, what would Dan say if you said you wanted to do renovation? He'd be against it.
Yeah, exactly. So he's right. If I want to get in that similar market
Yeah.
and look to expand and grow the company and hire the person for permits,
Yeah.
and see what I love the question you ask about taking a page out of the competitor who's got 200 million.
Yeah.
Not 20, 200. Take a page out of his playbook. What's
Yeah.
something you could do? And Dan's totally against that page.
Yeah.
Let's just keep doing what we're doing.
Well, here's this problem. They don't put generals on the front line. They can't let generals experience the pain of the battlefield, or the general's going to pull back. And that's what's happened with Dan. Because he's got him out there deciding whether the company grows, but he's experiencing too much pain.
As a partner.
Yeah, he's got a partner. So it's just not a good spot to have him in. I know you want to incentivize it,
Right.
but you have to ignore somehow his opinion about growing, because it's just not a good reason, right? We don't not do stuff because it's painful.
Right.
We fix what causes the pain, but
Right.
he could take that business from 22 million down to 10 million.
Yeah.
He's still going to lose sleep at night over the header that doesn't line up. And so
Right.
he has to systematize his business
Yeah.
and not associate
Yeah.
size. It's just, but that's what happens. If you have a partner, eventually, either you or your partner will say, I think, and then you're going to have a disagreement that you have to figure out.